today's video I'm going to be eating like Christian for the day, which was interesting and fun. I'm going to show you breakfast, lunch and dinner as well as a couple of snacks throughout the day. So we hope you enjoy it. If you do, make sure to give it a thumbs up and let us know in the comments down below what you found interesting about it, or if you have any other questions. A common question people ask me is, how do I like live and eat with someone who eats meat? So obviously I haven't been eating meat for about 5 years now, but Christian does eat meat, he eats everything. So some people wonder like, how do you go about living with someone like that? And I mean, we both kind of make our own meals a lot, and that kind of works for us because Christian's an athlete. He does decathlon, if you didn't know already, so he trains a lot and he has to eat pretty healthy and lots of protein.
Strict, yeah.
So he often makes his own meals and he's quite a good cook as well, so that's always good. But he does like to try some of my things every now and then.
Yeah, and we're often able to share the same base.
Yeah.
And just add our own protein.
Yeah, so sometimes like we'll make the vegetables and like rice or carb sauce together, and then he'll add in his protein and I'll add in my protein sauce. So sometimes we do that.
You'll probably see a lot of that in this video.
Yes. So you'll see that. Anyway, we'll get straight into the video and we'll see you on the other side. Bye! So for breakfast today, we are having some oats. Christian often uses oat sachets instead of measuring out the oats like I do it. I think, mainly because he likes the flavor, but also it's just a bit quicker and easier for him to just use the sachets. So he usually does that, and he uses 2 sachets per serving. So that is what we're doing today. We have this, I think it's brown sugar flavored oats, so it's already quite sweet, which is good. It's not too overly sweet. It's actually really nice. Like if you haven't tried these oat sachets before, they're pretty good. And yeah, you just put a cup of water and then into the microwave for about 2 minutes. Then we are topping it off with this protein peanut butter. So Christian often likes to buy this one instead of the regular peanut butter because it does have a higher amount of protein per serve. Christian doesn't really ever add protein powder to his oats, whereas I do. So that's how I usually get in my protein, and then I just use regular peanut butter, but he likes to just use this protein peanut butter and not add in protein powder. So it's a bit of a difference in the way we make our oats. And then he added in a tablespoon of honey into his, but I didn't do that. And we both have the sultanas. So Christian loves sultanas. Literally whenever we buy a packet, they are gone within a couple of days because he just loves them so much. So we had sultanas today, and that is what it looks like. Another difference between us with our oats is that he mixes the peanut butter in all the way, whereas I like to have it on top. So we have different ways of making our oats, but this did taste pretty good and I did definitely enjoy it. It was a great start to my day. All right, on to snack number 1. So the first snack of the day was 2 yogurts. So Christian loves his yogurts. He usually has either Chobani or YoPro yogurts.
It's got little chocolate chips. Here's a little secret. Yeah. Oh.
But today he had these Chobani Fit X ones, which have these little chocolatey chunk things that you put in. But obviously I didn't have that because this is a dairy-based yogurt. So instead, as you'll see shortly, I made my own dairy-free yogurt that I added in some different things to give it a bit of a fun flavor. So I started off with this So Delicious dairy-free roasted hazelnut yogurt. It's so good. I highly recommend trying this yogurt out if you haven't already. I just got it from Woolworths. And then I added in about a tablespoon of protein powder plus about a tablespoon of cocoa powder and stirred that all through to make this delicious chocolate mousse. And then I topped it off with some almond flakes just to give it a bit of crunch to kind of mimic what Christian was eating. So this tasted amazing. If you've watched any of my recent What I Eat in a Days, I am literally obsessed with this protein mousse and I have it all the time. It's just so good. All right, so for snack 2 of the day, Christian wanted to have a little protein bar. It's called these Grenade Carb Killer Bars. Again, wasn't vegan. His one had whey protein in it. So instead I just had a vegan protein bar for my little snack 2 of the day, which was really yummy. Now on to lunch. So today, Christian was having some eggs on toast for lunch with some stir-fried veg. So Christian loves having lots of veg when he has eggs. So obviously I can eat all that too. So I've got some tomatoes, some mushrooms, some spinach. And then here is my tofu scramble. So I actually have a recipe. I'll link it in the top right corner where I made this exact tofu scramble. So these are just leftovers. And I had that instead of eggs, but literally everything else is the same. So we had the same veggies, same toast, same avocado. And then as you can see, he's just put putting his 3 fried eggs on top of his toast, whereas I'm having my tofu scrambles. So very, very similar meals. He had slightly more veg than me just because he was a bit hungrier than I was. But yeah, basically the same. We topped it with some barbecue sauce, and yeah, it was really, really yummy. The reason we have 2 different types of bread is because we had olive bread, but there wasn't as much left of it, so we had 1 slice each, and then we also had some multigrain bread. On to snack number 3. So I had a little decaf coffee. We both like having decaf coffee in the afternoon. It's just a nice little snack. And then I actually made these apple puffs. So I have a recipe on my channel. Again, I'll link it in the top right corner. It just happened to be on the day that I was filming this video. So we each had one of those puffs. I think Christian actually had 2, and I only had 1 because I was still kind of full. But yeah, we had that as a little snack. And now on to dinner. So Christian had already meal prepped some chicken, but he didn't have anything to go with it. So we thought, okay, I'll make some vegan chicken and then we'll have some rice and veggies, and he can just add in his chicken to his portion. I'll add in my vegan chicken to my portion. So that's what we did today. So firstly, I just cooked up some vegan chicken in a bit of cornstarch just to help get it a bit crispy. And now I'm making the stir-fried vegetables. So I have some spring onion, some broccolini, some capsicum, and some carrot here. I'm adding in some tamari sauce to give it a bit of flavor, and then I'm also going to add in some fresh ginger and garlic, which make this stir fry so tasty. If you don't already add in ginger and garlic into your stir fries, you are missing out because it adds in so much flavor. It's so, so good. So in with the ginger and garlic, stir that all through. I also decided to add in some sweet chili sauce today just because we had some and I don't often use it and it tastes so good. So I added in a bit of sweet chili sauce. You could just add in, a bit of maple syrup and some fresh chili if you want, a slightly healthier alternative. But I just went for this sweet chili sauce today and it was so good. So we ate these delicious stir-fried veggies with our chicken. So mine was a vegan chicken, his was regular chicken, and rice. And that was our full meal for today. I sprinkled some sesame seeds on top of mine because I just love the little crunch that it adds. And I just love sesame seeds, so I did that. But yeah, that was it for the day. Well, there you go. That is our full day of eating for the day. Obviously, disclaimer, every day is completely different. Yeah. You eat different things a lot, and it's not super... Well, I mean, he eats his yogurt. You eat your yogurt a lot.
Most of the time, yeah.
And oats is a staple. Pretty much every day for breakfast, you'll have oats.
Yeah, I can't not have oats.
Yeah, if he doesn't have oats, same as me. Like if we don't have oats for breakfast, we end up having it later in the day because we both just love oats that much. So it's good that we have that in common because it's a good thing to start our day off with together.
Yeah.
But yeah, as for the other meals, they often change. Sometimes you get takeout. Maybe like once a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's generally like not super unhealthy takeout. Like it'll be Thai food or Indian or something like that.
Yeah, and it'll just be like a stir-fried rice and not a massive thing of fried rice with every option available. Yeah, so it kind of goes to the healthy options when he's having takeout. Like me, I actually filmed a video a few weeks back of me eating out for a day, and although I ate out for every single meal, it was still like a relatively healthy day because I tend to go for, the healthier options because it just makes us feel better. And I think, as like we're both into sport, I do gym a lot, Christian does athletics, like we both know that we want to fuel our bodies to perform well and to be at their best, so we kind of take that into consideration with our food choices as well. But there's often a treat here and there. I love making healthy treats. You probably know that if you watch some of my other videos. I love making things like brownies and cookies, but again, I try to kind of make them in a slightly healthier way than the traditional. So although they're still a treat, they can be enjoyed with lower sugar intake. Yes. It's more nutritionally beneficial. Yes, yeah. And I sometimes like to add in a bit of protein powder with my treats as well, just to help kind of get that balance of macronutrients there. So yeah. Anyway, we hope you enjoyed this video. Let us know if you want to see other videos like this. If you want Christian to feature in more videos, let me know. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Please like, comment, and subscribe.